Hello, my darlings. This is Dr. V. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to be going in deep on your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, that special person that you are watching this video for. We're going to be taking a look at their deepest, truest thoughts about you today. What are they truly thinking and feeling about you and this connection? Because we are all about clarity here, right? Clarity, confidence, feeling like you know what you want, where you're going, what your next steps are, and making the best decisions for yourself. Because let's face it, you deserve all of it, not just this amazing union that you may be looking for with your twin flame or soulmate, or even a reunion if you've been in some form of struggle or separation, but you deserve to have everything, right? Abundance, success, love, just the best life possible. And that is exactly why we are here. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. If these readings resonate and our message here of love and light and compassion and upliftment and living a high vibrational life, if all of that resonates with you, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button and join this incredible community, this incredible family. And for those of you who have been with me for so long, I just want to tell you how much I love and appreciate you. Thank you for always supporting me, for supporting one another, and for us just all loving each other on this journey, because never ever feel alone. You are not alone. We are all in this together. So for all of you who are part of this family, I love you and thank you from the bottom of my heart. So before we jump into your card choices here, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody who has participated in our affirmation of the day. Oh my God, you guys have been so enthusiastic. I love your comments. I love the fact that you were so engaged and we were so excited. I hope that the affirmation really brought you a lot of upliftment. And so we're going to continue on with it. So I have a new affirmation today for you, and that is, I attract love everywhere I go. I attract love everywhere I go. So that is today's affirmation. If you want to participate, make sure that you write it in the comment box below, along with any comment that you have on your reading. And as I always say, make sure that you put that into your vibration today, because, affirmations only work when we actually feel the essence of them and we truly believe in them, right? Like, we don't want to say an affirmation that doesn't resonate with us, or somewhere deep down inside we don't believe. And I feel like if we do have an affirmation where you're like feeling like, hey, there's some part of me that doesn't believe this, I think that is so valuable, because that is going to show you where some of your more negative or limiting beliefs are that you really do want to work through and get rid of. So either way, I'm hoping that each of these affirmations really give you that chance to look at your own beliefs, right? So always make sure that you are doing this affirmation from authenticity, where you deeply believe this. It is part of your vibration. It is part of who you are, and you will see amazing transformation, amazing results when you start doing it that way. So, all right, I am so excited for this reading today. I have 3 cards for you to choose from. And of course, please do be gentle with yourself. Take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. You can pick card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for you. Now, if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique situation, you can also have a private reading with me, or you can order any of the oracle decks that I've created to guide you at home. So all of the links are always in the box below. So let's take a look at your card choices. If you'd like to take a deep breath, maybe meditate, see which one you feel most intuitively guided to. So this is our card number 1. This is our card number 2. And this is our card number 3. So go ahead and make your selection, and we'll start with card number 1. All right, our beautiful group number 1 who chose this card, here is your reading on your person's thoughts about you today. So what I've done is we are going to use these first 2 to give us the overall energy of your person. So where is your person right now in their overall energy? Let's take a look. We have the 7 of Pentacles or discs, and we have, wow, full moon in Taurus, detoxify. This is really interesting. So I'm actually loving this combination of energies for your person right now, because this tells me that they are really in a growth stage. They are also in a stage of taking stock. Like you know how when you get to that, you have these moments in life where you really need to pause and assess situations in your life. You need to assess what is going wrong, what is going right. I also feel that your person may have been dealing with a lot of toxic energy in their life. And I'm feeling that that energy is actually coming from a combination of people as well as situations. So I feel like your person may be dealing with toxicity in their life. Like I said, through either other relationships in their life, family members. I feel like for some of you, if your people, it's also things that have been lingering from their past. These are, some of these toxic situations or people who have been around for quite some time. And so it is definitely more of a challenge for your person to kind of clean up that situation or clean up those energies. Because oftentimes when we've been dealing with it for a very long time, especially with people who are very close to us, like parents or siblings, right? It can be very difficult to detoxify that. What I find very interesting is this cow on this card, right? So I feel like there is definitely some issue here that has to do with some sort of like life giving. I don't know, that is the energy I'm getting, like some sort of like a life-giving energy. It's like nourishment, I feel like some of the things that your person is struggling with is almost like this sense of that which nourishes me also has been challenging me. And so that's why I feel like for some of you, it may be a mother energy, like something where your person has had a very bad experience with their mom or their mother figure in their life. And that has definitely affected the way they deal with women in their life. So if you are a divine feminine watching this for, your divine masculine, I feel like for many of you, one of the reasons why you may be having challenges with your masculine is because he has challenges with feminine energy, and that comes from his relationship with his mother. So if he has felt abandoned by his mother, or if he has felt that his mother didn't care for him in some way, or his mother was not there for him in the way that he wanted her to be or needed her to be, that is definitely something that he needs to detoxify. That is something that he also, and I say he, please know that I just say he for divine masculine just for simplicity reasons, but divine masculine is an energy, so it doesn't have to be gender related. But that is something that your person is definitely detoxifying right now. And that is why with the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like this is that mode of assessment. It's time to get really honest with yourself. I feel like your person is saying it's time for me to be honest with myself as to what relationships or what situations are working for me and what are not. And if they are not working, do I have the courage to let them go or detoxify them, as in, release them from my life? So that is a really big decision that your person is also looking at, is is the juice worth the squeeze? As in, is this Seven of Pentacles is all about, like, are the results that I have been getting really worth all the efforts that I'm putting in? And so I feel like if you feel that your person has not been giving you enough attention or has been distracted from your relationship because of other things, this is the assessment that they are working on right now. So I feel like they're not assessing whether they want you in their life. They're assessing the other things that may be blocking this connection, that may be, you know, proving to be an obstacle in their connection with you. So I feel like they need to detoxify these other things so that they can be closer to you. So let's go deeper on what else is your person thinking about you. So I feel like in terms of their thoughts of you, it's more about like, okay, how can I remove some of these things that are keeping me stuck and not letting me get closer to you? Okay, that's what they are feeling. So if there have been, you know, misunderstandings, if there have been blockages in communication, I feel like they're coming from this other situation or these other kind of blocks that they have within them that they need to clear in order to clear the path to be with you. Yeah, see, Six of Gourds, okay? Interesting. That is the Six of Cups. Yeah, beautiful. Ah, Chieftainess. Beautiful. And the Five of Wands. All right, so see, we're getting this again. We're getting this Empress energy, which is really beautiful. But it also, to me, represents, again, some sort of a feminine energy here that your person may also be struggling with. So there's like two energies coming through here. But look at this beautiful Six of Cups. I mean, they really do think and believe that you are their soulmate. You are the one for them. I feel like for those of you who are in some form of struggle or separation at this time, your person is very much thinking about all of the times that they've shared with you. They have these beautiful, beautiful, precious moments that they're thinking about over and over again. And even if you aren't in struggle or separation, I feel like your person is very, very thoughtful when it comes to you. I feel like you are always in their thoughts. The Six of Cups to me is very much this energy of like, I am building these beautiful, precious moments, these moments with you that are so important to me, whether I'm able to communicate that or not. I feel like your person is also a little bit of that kind of person who they're very sentimental inside, but they may have a hard time speaking their sentiment. You know, like I feel like, again, for those of you who this is your divine masculine, I feel like one of the things about your divine masculine that is just so kind of lovely is that he seems to be very much this manly man on the outside, which is very sexy, which is very like, you know, like it's very like this sexy energy, like, wow, this guy is like so, you know, like he's like all hands on, like he is masculine. He is not metro, not like these other kinds of like energies you see out there, but like this very gritty, you know, he does work with his hands. He's very grounded. He's very earthy. There's something like, you know, he has that, you know, I'm getting this, it's so weird. I feel like spirit is giving me this scent, like he has this earthy kind of like masculine scent to him that is very sexy. But what that also masks is inside, there's like this very, very thoughtful, compassionate heart. And, but yet he has a hard time. This divine masculine has this hard time of like actually verbalizing that. But you are constantly in this person's thoughts, and they love these precious memories, these precious moments that they think about you over and over again. That really does feed their soul, you know. That's what the Six of Cups is all about to me. Like there is this sense of these memories and experiences that I am building with you feed my soul. So beautiful. And that is why I feel like you are also coming through as this empress for this person. Like you are definitely somebody that they feel is their equal. And I do feel that your person has been looking for their equal for a very long time. And they've never quite felt that they have met their match. And I feel like you are that equal, that match, that empress to their emperor that they are looking for. And for some of you who might be in that stage of life, I also feel that your person sees you as the mother of their kids, like the future mother of their children. This is like, they have this like carnal instinct to procreate with you. Okay, that's coming through very, very strong. Like I feel like, again, because this, there's a masculine energy here, this divine masculine, it's almost like they have this carnal need to, be with you in that way and to, have children with you. That is part of that instinct that you are bringing out within them, if that is the stage of life that you are in. Now, the other aspect of this, though, I do feel, again, is that there is some sort of, for some of you, this may not be for everybody, but going back to this detoxification energy, I feel like it is time for them to kind of let go of whoever this was before. As in, I feel like there is definitely for some of you some sort of other feminine energy that needs to be released or detoxified. Okay, for some of you, I do feel, and again, this is just for some of you, not for everybody. Take it as it resonates. For some of you, there is some sort of a lingering third party situation that this Empress also represents. And it doesn't mean that they are like actively with somebody else right now, although they could be, but there is some lingering energy either from an ex-spouse, ex-partner, ex-something, or like I said, a difficult mother that still needs to be detoxified and released here. That is part of their kind of process of letting that go so they can let in what they have here with you. And there is a lingering kind of conflict over that. That is why we're getting this Five of Wands energy. Okay, so it's like, I feel like your person is kind of at that sense of like end stage of that transition, that it is time to let go of the conflicts of the past, whether they are active vibrationally or whether they are active within a person or whether they are active in a memory. It is time to let go of that inner conflict. It's going to be very, very important. Yeah, see, look at this. There is some sort of shame that your person is holding on to. See, divine healers and shame. Definitely, it has to do with this energy again. Remember how I said that they are in this mode of finally assessing that which does not work for them anymore. And they may have been feeling like if they let it go, it's a shame to do that. Like there's some shame in letting go of that person or that situation. There's some sort of shame, duty, guilt, responsibility that is still holding them there, but it's time for them to let go of that apprehension. Look at this, moving out into the world, doubt and fear. See, so there is definitely been some sort of this self-flagellation. Look at this, we're even getting Cain. So it's like, I almost feel like your person right now, they're really at that precipice of change. Like they're really at that, I don't know why this thing is not, there you go. Now you can see it clearly. But see, like, I feel like this cane really does represent kind of like your own, like hitting yourself, like, like punishing yourself, shaming yourself, letting yourself kind of live in this apprehension of, okay, if I let go of this person, the situation, or whatever is holding me back, I'm doing it out of my own sense of punishing myself, and we don't want that, right? I feel like your person is now coming out of this energy. Like I feel like they've punished themselves, they've shamed themselves over something for a very long time, and it may even be coming from these other people, right? Like these other people hold them in this pattern by shaming them, by saying, hey, like, I can't believe you're not here for me. I can't believe you've abandoned me, or I can't believe that you're doing this to me, right? And I feel like your person is really struggling with casting out those energies, but I feel like they're getting closer and closer to doing it, which is a really good thing. Okay, so we're going to get some specific messages from them, and let's take a look at their next actions. because this is really powerful, guys. I feel like your person is really, see, again, like they are now very honestly and very brutally looking at what needs to be done here, because I feel, oh my gosh, look at this. See, this is why. Okay, this is why. Wow, beautiful. So I feel like this is what's going on here so clearly. Your person has been holding on to these things for a very long time, but the reason why has been that they have never met their true match. Okay, now here you come along, you are their true match. And it is this love, this connection that has served as the catalyst for this change that has been in so long coming. But you know, sometimes we're not willing to make these kind of profoundly powerful changes in our life until we are truly motivated to do so. And sometimes the only thing that motivates us is great love. And I feel like that is what your person is going through. Okay, look at this, because this journal card is another assessment energy. It might as well be the same as the Seven of Pentacles. This is literally the card of it is time to brutally assess where I am. It's time to tell myself the truth instead of telling myself lies. And I feel like their love for you is exactly what has brought upon this moment in time in their life. They needed this love. They needed this catalyst in order to finally use their will, their power of choice. Because see, as long as they have been in this shame energy, as long as they've been in this apprehension energy, this Five of Wands, constant internal, external conflict, they have not been able to empower themselves to make the right decisions when it comes to you, when it comes to their life, when it comes to what they want from love. And now, what they are building with you is giving them the power to do so. The fact that they see you as this Empress, the fact that they see, and see, the Empress is so powerful, right? The Empress is all about new creation, fresh ideas, a new beginning in life, empowering yourself, using your free will. So I feel like they really think that your presence, their love for you, the love they get from you, the love they share from you has given them the power to now detoxify, to now get rid of this conflicting energy. Because see, I feel safe confiding in you. I trust you completely. I can share all of my secrets with you. See, there's so much trust, so much love here. I didn't realize what I had with you until it was too late. Have you moved on, or do I still have a chance with you? Okay, so this is for some of you who this may have this, kind of like toxic stuff. This Five of Wands may have led to some sort of struggle or separation. But see, this Six of Cups tells us that they are constantly thinking about you and they want to win you back. You're the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person. I want to be happy and content with you. See? And look at this, there's that offer right there. And we've seen that already with this Empress energy, with this Twin Flame card. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm loving this transformation for your person. So please do give this video a like if you liked it. It really helps the channel. Please do subscribe and join us. We would love to have you. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you missed the intro, today's affirmation of the day is I attract love everywhere I go. I attract love everywhere I go. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, especially this new one that is finally out, you can get it at my Etsy shop. All of the links are in the box below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this card right here. Here is your reading on what your person is thinking about you right now. So what we're going to do is use these first 2 cards to get your person's current energy. Where are they in their current energy? 6 of Swords and take inspired action. Oh, wow. I love this. Look at this beautiful combination here. I am loving this. So I feel like your person is in a really beautiful place. Like they're coming into a really good place in their life. I do feel that there has been a lot of struggles that they have gone through in the recent past. I feel that they have been feeling very lack of motivation, okay? And that's normal. We all go through phases like that. I feel like your person, and you may have noticed this about them as well. In fact, this may be one of the struggles that you both have been experiencing lately, is there's this kind of sense of lack of inspiration or lack of motivation. I feel like your person has been feeling like they've been stuck in some sort of a rut. There's been a general kind of dissatisfaction around a lot of things in their life. And oftentimes when we are dissatisfied about the way things are going in our life, it is very easy for that to then seep into our romantic life, right? Like, you know, when our partner is not happy at work, if they're having issues with their boss or their colleagues, or they're not getting the promotion, or they're not moving on to where they wish to be, or if they are a business owner, say business is down or business is struggling, it can definitely put a lot of tension on our romantic relationship, because we see them, we see their energy being very split. We can feel that their energy is very distracted because they have to deal with these other things. So this is why I feel like your person has been struggling to put that kind of energy behind them. I feel like some of the struggles that they've been going through have felt very defeating to your person. It's almost like at some point they felt like there's nothing they could do to really make it better, so they kind of gave up. And of course, that's also a temporary thing that we all go through, right? Sometimes when we feel that we've done everything we can and still things aren't getting better, or they're not changing, we may go through like a short phase of time where we're like, you know what, screw this. I'm just not going to do anything anymore because I tried everything and it's still not working, right? So I feel like your person has been going through these various emotions. You may have been, trying to support them or trying to really be there for them as they go through that. But in the process, your relationship may have felt that it was struggling, or that it was kind of put on hold because they had to deal with these things. But what I'm loving about this energy now is that I feel like your person is finally coming out of it. You know, this was a phase that they were in, but they are ready with the Six of Swords to kind of put that struggle behind them. I feel like this kind of like stuck energy is starting to dislodge itself. I feel like, it's almost like this energy of, okay, I've gotten into this boat and now it is slowly, I'm pushing my way. I'm pushing, back from the shore. I'm moving to better lands. Like, I'm moving to the next phase. And it's taken some momentum here, because like, see how this person is in this boat, like they're using the stick. It's like, it takes a little bit of strength, a little bit of focus and purpose to push off from that shore so that you can move forward. And I feel like it's the pushing off point that your person was struggling with. Like they needed that strength. They needed that inspired action, to push off from some of these more difficult energies, or some of these more limiting kind of situations. And so it's like they were, that sense of like regrouping, needing to kind of reclaim their strength in order to finally move past things that were limiting them. So I love this idea that they are now full of that strength, and so in terms of what they are thinking about you is that it's time to get, themselves back on track with you, because there is definitely a little sense of regret here that, hey, I may have let some of these other conflicts in my life slow down the energy of this relationship, of this connection. So I feel like there may have been a slowing down in this energy, in this relationship with you. So you may have been feeling like, hey, things are not moving forward between us the way I want them to. There is definitely some sort of like a, stagnant energy with the relationship, because your person seems to have been very distracted by other things. But this is why I feel like what they're thinking now is that it is time. It is really time now to start taking inspired action. And I feel that there's this really beautiful renewed energy. Your person is starting to feel energized again. They're starting to feel inspired again. And so they want to start taking very concrete, beautiful, inspired action towards fixing whatever it is that they need to fix in their life, but also towards you, towards like renewing this bond, renewing this connection. So let's go deeper. What else is your person thinking about you right now? What else is your person thinking about you? Wow, see? I love it. I love it. The Magician. Ten of Swords, yeah. See, this is so interesting. Oh my God, look at that. Wow. Okay, so this deck, look at this. This deck has like 2 Ten of Swords cards, and look at this. It's a come together at the same time. But look at the difference in the messages. See, this is really something. Thank you, Spirit. Like, I find that your person is really stepping into their own resilience, okay? Because there has definitely been something going on, okay? A lot of mental energy. Look at this, all swords energy. 10 of Swords, everything is fine. Oh my God. Magician, inspired action. Look at this. I just feel like whatever your person has been going through, what we were talking about, the distractions, the sense of lack of inspiration, it has been major. It has been really, really big. And look at this. I feel like Spirit is really emphasizing this point because of this 10 of Swords and everything is fine. It's like something has brought them down. And I feel like there is a lot of regret in their minds right now. I feel like they're very much, because we're getting all of this very heavy swords energy. So I feel like you have been constantly in their thoughts, but those thoughts are also very much mired in a sense of regret, of wanting to do better. It's like when you feel down upon yourself by thinking, man, I could have done so much better here. I could do so much better. Why am I not doing what needs to be done in this relationship, in this connection? I feel like there's a lot of regret. I feel like they feel that they did not value you enough. And there is a regret there. They feel that they let other things distract them from what truly could have nourished them. It's almost like this sense of, I know where I can get love and support, but I am not going to that well. It's almost like when you're thirsty and you know where there is water, but you refuse to go there to get water. It's like, that's how I feel like your person has been acting. It's like they know that they can They know that you are there for them. They know that they can turn to you. Like they know that, again, you are that water in that well. Like if they, they are so thirsty, they are so down on their luck here. They are so like, being tested in every way. They're feeling so, kind of down and, hitting rock bottom. And yet for some reason, they are not getting the nourishment that they need from the place where they can get it. And that is their greatest regret. It's like, why are they not? They're asking themselves the question, why did I not come to you? Why did I not share my struggles with you? Why was I hiding that from you? So I feel like they're kind of asking themselves the question, like, is it because they didn't want to feel vulnerable in front of you? Is it because they were embarrassed to show their, is it because they were embarrassed to show their vulnerability, share their problems? Do they have this idea that, oh, if I show my insecurities, it will make me a lesser person? There's something here that is like very much about them being in their head and not wanting to show that, you know what, they too have issues. They too don't feel strong sometimes. They too feel weak, I feel like your person kind of prides themselves on being a very strong person. They pride themselves on solving problems, on being tough, on not letting life get them down. And so when life does get them down, they tend to withdraw instead of seek nourishment, instead of seek support, because they're too embarrassed to show that insecurity, that vulnerability. So it's like they keep telling themselves, no, everything's fine, everything's fine. Look at this, even though there's 10 swords on my back, I've hit rock bottom, I feel like shit, I feel awful. No, everything is fine. It's like they tell themselves these lies in a way to get through this difficult time because they want to manifest something different. But I feel like they finally realized that it's not going to work this way anymore, that it is time for them to really use the skills that they have with this magician's energy to manifest in a different way. And it is okay to show that vulnerability to you. It is okay for them to show you their insecurities, to show you that, hey, I'm not strong all the time. I have my very difficult days too, It's so interesting. Yeah, look at this. So we do definitely get this sense of, look at this, dog barking, it's like they feel like, I feel like if they always feel like if I tell you my insecurities, my problems, they almost get the sense that they are complaining, that they don't want to be seen as this dog barking. It's so interesting. And, there are many people who are like that, and that's okay. Like they don't want to like burden you with their problems, even though they love you, even though you are their partner. It's almost like they feel like if they keep burdening you with their problems, it's like you're going to get tired of them. I feel like they're afraid that if they tell you all the things that are bothering them at this time, or all the things that are bringing them down at this time, that you will get tired of them. You will think that they're not strong. You will feel like they're just like this dog that is yapping, complaining, but not really doing anything about it, And you may have, for some of you, I feel like you may have already felt like that, like because you may have been noticing that your person is not taking inspired action. Like for some time, they may have been kind of complaining about their problems, but not really doing anything about them. That's for some of you, not for everybody. But I do feel that your person is kind of tired of being this kind of like, complaining person, or just like focusing on the, talking about what's going wrong instead of actually utilizing this magician's energy to do what is right. And so I feel like part of the reason is because there's a sense of them not wanting to compromise, the sense of them wanting things to be the way they want them to be, and not really compromising. And I feel like that's going to be one of their great lessons that they're going to learn in life as well as in their relationship with you. I feel like you may have also noticed that this person has a hard time compromising. They always want things their own way, but then when they kind of go hard at it that way, they are then met with this Ten of Swords energy, right? Like when you're constantly going hard, I'm not going to compromise. I have to have things my way. I have to have things this way. Life can sometimes get you down because not everything is in your control, right? And I feel like you may have been noticing this as well with them in their inability to compromise in your relationship, in their ability to kind of go hard and want things their way. So I feel like the other thing they're thinking about with you is that it is time to let go, to soften the harshness of this Ten of Swords energy, because this Ten of Swords energy is a very harsh energy, right? It's almost like, Spirit has to force you to slow it down. Spirit has to force you to take stock, to think about, to rethink your actions, and to rethink why you are going so hard on yourself, on other people, and I think on you. I feel like for many of you, your person also goes hard on you, and that has been a difficult energy. So I feel like they're definitely in the mode of healing themselves and healing this relationship with you, really dropping the resistance, dropping the harsh, hard attitude that they can have sometimes, dropping their uncompromising expectations, if that has also happened between the two of you, and to soften this energy through more of a healing energy, which absolutely needs to happen because of this Ten of Swords, right? So let's take a look at specific messages from them, as well as, oh my God, next actions. So while I'm shuffling this, please do give this video a like if you like this reading so far. And please do subscribe, because it is a beautiful energy exchange between the two of us and will help me tap into your energy and give you a better reading here as well. And if you missed today's intro, the affirmation of the day is, I attract love everywhere I go. I attract love everywhere I go. Wow. See, yeah, definite movement. I love this. See, you understand me better than anyone else. Your eyes can see into my soul. I can't hide from you. See? So it's like they know that you can cut through the crap of this Ten of Swords, okay? They know that you can cut through their bullshit, okay? And they have some bullshit going on here, because anybody who gets these at the same time, there is definitely some BS that needs to be worked through, okay? But they know that you understand that. They know that you can see through them in a way that nobody else can. I have toxic people and situations in life that keep me from being with you. I'm too weak to fight it. Yeah, see? So again, this is why we've been stuck in these energies. I'm a better person because of you. You inspire me to heal and grow from my past experiences. See? Again, I feel like you know how to cut through the bullshit. You know how to see through some of the lies and the crap that they may be telling themselves. And they really appreciate that about you. And that is why they know that this relationship between the two of you is a sacred journey, okay? They are on a sacred journey with you. They know that things have been a bit frozen between the two of you. There's been some sort of a standstill, some sort of this harsher, non-compromising energy, but it is absolutely changing. It is shifting now, because see, we're getting this travel card, and that alone is also a very powerful energy coming through with this Six of Swords, which is the dislodging, the movement away from that standstill, from that, not taking action, being kind of stuck at the rock bottom energy here, and finally moving forward. Okay, so your person really appreciates you. They are thinking so highly of you at this time. They know that they can't get away with all this nonsense with you, and that's why they love you so much, and that is why this is moving forward for sure. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you all on the next one. All right, my beautiful group 3 that chose this card, here is your reading on your person's feelings about you right now. So what we're going to be doing is using these 2 cards to get your person's overall energy first. Like, where are they in their overall energy? So we have the 5 of crystals, interesting, 5 of wands, and the open up to change. Wow. So here's the thing. It's like, and we got this same 5 of wands, interestingly, in group 2's reading as well. So this tells us that there's definitely some conflict, internal, external conflicts that have been going on in the hearts of many people at this time. And again, not surprising considering, you know, all the turmoil that has been going on in the world, as well as, you know, all the things that we've been collectively been dealing with. And I can totally see how, you know, with the pandemic, as well as many other, you know, very difficult things going on in the world, it has been very hard to deal with the changes that have come through, right? There's been some very significant changes that have gone on collectively that have absolutely required all of us to really like step up into a whole new level of growth, or, you know, kind of succumb to some of those more negative energies of sadness and despair. And so I feel from your person that this is definitely a little bit of a sense of darkness that they've been working on or working through for quite some time here, because look, we're getting this very dark moon here, right? But I feel like what we're seeing here at the edges is that the light is starting to shine through. It is starting to come out as your person is opening up to change. And so I do feel that one of the things that they're thinking about right now in terms of you and this connection is maybe your relationship has been going through some cycles of change lately. Sometimes those changes can feel painful, you know, but I feel like Spirit wants you to know that even though those changes that you're going through, even if they have really been full of conflict, they are necessary for the growth of this relationship, of this connection, so that you can take this connection to the next level. And I feel like your person is thinking about you in those terms, right? That maybe it's time for me, as in they're thinking it is time for me to start opening myself up to some of these changes, to some of these new ideas. I feel like there may be things that you have discussed. I feel like you may have brought some new ideas, some way of thinking, or some ways in which you see this relationship evolving. You may have brought these ideas to the table with your person. You may have said, hey, you know, this is what I think of this is what I think of our relationship. This is what I would like for us, you know, to do. This is, I'd like for us to be on board together with these things. And maybe some of these ideas or some of these plans that you may have had, or that you were nurturing, these desires that you were nurturing in your heart and in your soul, maybe they cause some sense of conflict between you and your person. Maybe there was a discussion, maybe there was a disagreement as to where you see this relationship going versus where they see this relationship going. And so I feel for some of you, this may have caused some sort of a, you know, struggle, some sort of a painful breaking point, which has maybe caused the two of you to either go into separation or some sort of temporary silence at this time. And so I feel like what your person is truly thinking also at this time is, you know, maybe it's time for me to open up to a new way of thinking. I feel like there's a level of regret here where they feel that maybe they didn't give you and your ideas a chance. They may have shut you down or shut down your ideas too quickly, because there is some sense of them being kind of stuck in their own ways, you know, like not as open to new and innovative thinking, or maybe not as open to looking at the direction of your relationship in a new way. So I do feel that this is positive, because whatever internal turmoil or struggle this has caused in your person, it is now inspiring them, teaching them that maybe it's time to change the way that they think. Maybe it's time for them to start listening to your ideas, to giving your ideas, your thoughts a chance, and giving it a real space of reflection, and not just shutting you down. Okay, so that is a good thing. Now let's go deeper. What else is your person thinking about you and this connection at this time? What else are they thinking? Six of Diamonds, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, see? That makes sense. Knight of Swords. And Four of Diamonds, or Four of Pentacles. Wow. All right. So this is really interesting. So we're getting a lot of Pentacles energy. So this is what I feel like this tells us, that there was definitely some sort of discussion or disagreement that may have gone on here, having to do with where your vision of where you want this relationship to go versus their kind of willingness or readiness to take it in that direction. So for some of you, and take this as it resonates, it may not resonate for everybody. For some of you, I feel like there is some sense of an issue of reciprocity here, where you may have felt that you are not getting in return what you feel that you are giving to this relationship. So you may, for some of you, I feel like there may have been some sort of effort on your part to say, you know, I want us to have a more solid commitment. For some of you, I feel like it has to do with some sort of geographical distance. You may be in different places, and there is a desire for reciprocity based on coming closer together. Like it's almost like you felt that you wanted your person to show their commitment towards you by coming towards you physically, right? Like as in like, you know, can we take this next step? Are you open to this next change in our relationship, moving this forward by maybe moving closer to one another, moving in with each other? Or if that's not possible, visiting each other more often. But there's something here about, you know, wanting an equal exchange of energy that may not have been happening at this time, because I feel like your person has been a bit selfish. And I do feel that in terms of what they're thinking about you at this time is that they are like embarrassingly now admitting to themselves that they have been selfish. Four of Diamonds, okay? This is interesting because I feel like that is what this entire energy together shows us, right? That your person is embarrassed to admit to themselves that they have been a bit selfish. They've wanted to kind of remain in the status quo, okay? There's something about the way the relationship is right now, or the way that it has been so far, is that it's like they kind of wanted it to just continue on the way it was. And that may have been one of the causes of this, you know, Five of Wands issue, right? That there is something here about there's a push and pull between them wanting things to remain the same because that's where their comfort zone is. It's like they are kind of just holding on to the known. Okay, this Four of Diamonds is really about holding on to that which you are already comfortable with, that is known and familiar to you within the relationship, right? So they're thinking, okay, I feel comfortable with A, B, and C, like what we've had in our relationship so far. So now if you have proposed something new, something different, it's taken your person out of their comfort zone. Okay, and it's made them kind of hold on like even tighter to their ideas. It's made them hold on even tighter to their beliefs because they don't know how to let go and step into more of what they see as is a danger zone. Okay, like for them, it's like, stepping out of their comfort zone is not stepping into the field of possibility. It's stepping into the field of danger, right? Like that's two separate energies, right? And so it very much depends on who we are as a person. Like for some people, getting out of their comfort zone, they have in their mindset, they have made that to match the belief that if I step out of my comfort zone, I'm really stepping into a field of new adventures and new possibilities, right? And so that is exciting for them. Now, there are other types of people who stepping out of their comfort zone is the opposite of that. They struggle with it. They resist it because they don't see it as, stepping into new adventures or possibilities. They see it as, stepping into the field of fear, stepping into an unknown that they cannot control. And people who are in that Four of Diamonds energy, like they're very attached to that which they can control because that's what makes them feel safe. So they may come across as a little bit selfish, self-serving, or wanting to control things, but know that that comes from their fear of being out of control. It comes from their fear of just stepping into pure positive potential and seeing where that leads. And I feel like you may be more ready for this in this relationship. Like you may be more ready for the idea of let's do things differently. Let's shake things up. Let's move this forward. Maybe it is uncomfortable. Maybe it is new and exciting for our relationship, but you may be more of that kind of person that seeks that new field of potential, that seeks those new exciting phases within the relationship. And this person may be somebody who is afraid of that. So this is why it is translating itself into an issue of reciprocity, right? Like you may feel that they are not reciprocating. But here's the thing that I find very exciting. Now, your person is regretting that they are kind of like, okay, they're coming around. I feel like in their thinking, they're coming around to the idea of, hey, maybe I am playing it too safe. Maybe I should listen to you. Maybe I should open myself up to change. Maybe it's time to just rush in. Like, why not throw caution to the wind? Knight of Swords. This is the energy of, okay, let's not think about our fears. Let's not think about, being cautious. Why don't we just jump? Why don't we just do something that's a leap of faith and see where it takes us? So I kind of like that. I feel like your person is coming around to that energy of let's do something exciting. Okay, let's do something new. Maybe I should try something new. And it's interesting because I feel like they're seeing the truth of this connection. They're seeing I love this truth and higher self because I feel like they're starting to step into a higher realm of thinking where it's like they're discovering that maybe there is some truth, some value in letting go of your fears and letting go of always wanting to hold on to what is known, to just doing things the way you've always done them. Maybe there is some truth to finding a new sense of adventure and letting yourself experience the fear that comes from that. Because I feel like what they really want is to come back into harmony with you. See, harmony, power, self-confidence, and productivity. And I feel like them being in this Four of Diamonds energy is really showing kind of like a lack of self-confidence. I feel like that Four of Pentacles energy is you're holding on to the known because you don't have confidence that you can handle the unknown, that you can handle the new, the exciting, the different. And that's the challenge in romantic relationships, right? Like, they are a leap of faith. We don't know which way it's going to go. I mean, we have our hope, our faith, our trust in ourselves, our partner, in the universe, but all romantic relationships are a leap of faith. So you have to step into your power. You have to step into your self-confidence that, you know what, if I kind of let go a little bit with this Four of Diamonds, if I stop the struggle with this Five of Crystals, then it's okay. I can step into this energy of empowering myself and saying I am willing to open up to it, instead of this club where someone will try to make you do something against your will. I feel like, see, this is so interesting. I feel like so far your person, if you have been expressing this desire to do things differently or take this relationship to a different level, I feel like your person has definitely been acting as if, oh my God, I'm, like they're going kicking and screaming into this. No, someone is trying to make me do something against my will. No, no, no. It's like, there's a lot of resistance there. But I feel like that's where they've been coming from. But now they're going to this truth, this higher truth, this sense of, okay, I want to find harmony with you again. I don't want to be in this Five of Wands energy anymore. I want to see if I can embrace the spirit of adventure that this Knight of Swords represents. Is it time to finally let go and kind of just let this relationship and this connection go where it's going, and have faith and trust that we can make this leap of faith together? All right, so we're going to get some specific messages and some outcome energies. But as I am shuffling, I just wanted to ask you, please do make sure to give this video a like, and please do subscribe. Join us. We would love to have you, because it is a beautiful energy exchange between us. If you become part of the community, I can also tap into your energy and give you better general readings here. Also, if you missed the intro, today's affirmation of the day is I attract love everywhere I go. I attract love everywhere I go. So if you wish to participate, make sure that you put that in the comment box below, along with any comment that you have. All right, so let's take a look at future energies here. Yeah, see? Yeah. I'm sorry for being critical of you. I know I hurt you with my harsh words and actions. Okay, so again, see, I feel like that's where these energies are coming into play. With this Five of Wands and this Four of Diamonds, kind of like that selfish energy. I feel like for some of you, has been some sort of struggle or separation, because your person literally was acting like, they are kicking and screaming against some of the changes or development that you want in this connection. Again, I feel like for some of you, you have asked for a greater commitment. You've asked for greater direction in this relationship. For some of you, you have asked for like some sort of geographical change, like, okay, it's time for us to step it up and do what we need to do to truly be together. And I feel like your person may have had a very, very bad reaction to that, and it may have led to this separation. I'm settling for the life I thought I wanted, but it's empty without you. I still fantasize about you. So see, again, I feel like if this has resulted, these energies for many of you may have resulted in some sort of a separation. I feel like your person is really regretting that. They are, again, thinking about the memories that you've shared again and again. They're replaying all of these things in their mind. They're replaying what it is that you have asked for in this connection. And I really do feel that they're starting to think very clearly about the fact that it's like, you know what? you didn't really ask for a lot. I feel like they're regretting the fact that maybe you didn't even ask for anything that was unreasonable, but they're the ones who are being unreasonable. And so now it's like in their thinking, they're thinking, oh my gosh, I was so blessed to have you in my life. I was so blessed to have this love. And what did I do? Did I push it away? Did I totally not value it? Did I push it away because of my own insecurities, because of my own, like, holding on to my own ideas and opinions for dear life? I have like a death grip on my own opinions, and they know that it's time to loosen that up. And this is for some of you, not for everybody, so take it as it resonates. I can't go against my family. I let them have too much control over me. I'm stuck now. So for some of you, there may be an issue here where you've asked for commitment, for a greater deal, a greater commitment, a more obvious, maybe more open commitment. You may have asked that, they tell their family about you. And that they move forward in terms of either, like, again, living closer, being committed in a deeper way. There's something here. And for some of you, I feel like your person has had issues with their family also holding on to them. This Four of Diamonds also is about the death grip of family on your person, if that resonates for you. But I do feel that they are absolutely coming around to this change, this truth, this harmony, and stepping into this confident energy of, let's take this leap of faith. Okay, so this is really beautiful. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.